Australia's story can be told in many ways, through books, films, and monuments. But one of the most interesting ways is through the small metal discs we carry in our pockets every day. Our coins are more than just money. They're tiny canvases that tell the story of our nation. From the very beginning, Australia needed its own currency to grow and trade. In 1910, the first official Australian coins were created, replacing the British coins that had been used since the early colonial days. These new coins featured the portrait of the British monarch on one side, King Edward VII, and symbols of Australia, like the kangaroo and emu, on the other. This marked a big step for the young country, creating a sense of national identity that people could actually hold in their hands. The idea of making special coins to remember important events came a little later. These are known as commemorative coins. They're not just for spending, but are designed to be keepsakes that celebrate a specific moment in time. The purpose of these coins is to honor significant people, places, or events that have shaped Australia. By creating a unique design for a limited time, the Mint invites everyone to join in the celebration. This tradition allows the nation to reflect on its history and achievements. These coins become miniature monuments, circulating among millions of people and reminding them of their shared heritage and the journey Australia has taken as a country. The Royal Australian Mint and its predecessors took on the important job of creating these special coins. It was a way to connect the public with their history in a very direct manner. Imagine finding a coin in your change that looks different from all the others. This discovery sparks curiosity and encourages people to learn more about the event it represents. This was the goal from the start, to make history accessible to everyone, not just those who visit museums or read history books. The first steps into commemorative coinage were careful ones, but they laid the foundation for a rich and colorful tradition that continues to thrive today, turning everyday transactions into moments of historical reflection. This journey into commemorative coinage began with a single important event that the government wanted to mark in a lasting way. The plan was to create a coin so beautiful and meaningful that people would want to keep it forever. This would not only honor the occasion, but also introduce the public to the idea that coins could be more than just currency. They could be symbols of national pride, art, and memory. This first special coin would set the standard for all future commemorative issues, establishing a legacy of storytelling through coinage that captures the spirit of Australia, one pocketful of history at a time. The story of Australian commemorative coins begins with a truly special piece, the 1927 Parliament House florin. This was the very first commemorative coin ever issued for circulation in Australia. It was created to celebrate a massive national event, the opening of the new Parliament House in Canberra. This building was a symbol of Australia's young democracy and its new capital city. To mark this historic occasion, the government decided to create a coin that everyone could own. This wasn't just a coin for collectors. It was intended to be found in everyday change, spreading the news and excitement of the new parliament across the entire country. The design of the 1927 florin was unique and elegant. On one side, it featured the familiar portrait of King George V, but the other side was completely new. It showed a detailed image of the Parliament House, with two ceremonial maces crossed in front of it. This design was created by George Kruger Gray, a famous English artist. The image was not just a picture of a building, it was a powerful symbol of governance and the democratic heart of the nation. The level of detail was incredible for the time, making the coin a miniature work of art. People who received it in their change were immediately struck by its beauty and special significance. The release of the Parliament House florin was a huge success. 2 million of these coins were minted, which was a large number for a commemorative issue at the time. The public was fascinated by them. Many people chose to keep the coin as a souvenir of the event, rather than spend it. This was exactly what the government had hoped for. The coin became a cherished keepsake, a memento of a proud moment in Australian history. It taught the public that coins could be more than just money. They could be a way to connect with the nation's story and preserve a memory of important milestones for future generations to see. The importance of the 1927 florin cannot be overstated. It established the tradition of commemorative coinage in Australia and set a very high standard for all the coins that would follow. It proved that there was a real public appetite for coins that told stories and celebrated national identity. Today, the Parliament House florin is a highly sought-after coin by collectors, not just for its rarity and beauty, but for its historical significance as the first of its kind. It represents the beginning of a long and wonderful journey of marking Australia's history, one special coin at a time, creating a legacy that continues to this day. Following the success of the 1927 florin, Australia continued to issue special coins to mark important events throughout the pre-decimal era. These coins, issued between the 1930s and the early 1960s, served as historical markers, capturing moments of celebration, growth, and remembrance. One of the next significant issues was the 1934-35 centenary florin. This coin was created to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the founding of Victoria and Melbourne. The design was very striking, featuring a lone horseman holding a torch. This powerful image, designed by George Kruger Gray, symbolized the spirit of the pioneers who built the state. It was a tribute to their hard work and adventurous spirit. Another key commemorative coin from this period was the 1951 Federation Jubilee florin. This coin marked 50 years since the 6 Australian colonies united to form the Commonwealth of Australia in 1901. This was a hugely important anniversary, celebrating half a century of nationhood. The coin's design reflected this theme of unity and progress. It featured a crown above a sun with 7 rays, representing the 6 states and the territories. Below this, a crossed sword and a ceremonial mace symbolized the journey from colonial rule to a self-governing nation. This coin circulated widely, reminding Australians of the bold decision to federate and the progress the country had made since. The final commemorative coin of the pre-decimal era was the 1954 Royal Visit florin. This coin celebrated a very special occasion, the first time a reigning British monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, visited Australia. Her tour was a massive event that captured the hearts of the nation. To honor her visit, a special florin was issued. The design was simple yet powerful. It featured a lion and a kangaroo standing side by side, symbolizing the strong bond between Great Britain and Australia. This image of unity and friendship was a fitting tribute to the Queen's historic tour, and was eagerly collected by people across the country who wanted a souvenir of the royal visit. These pre-decimal commemorative coins are now cherished treasures. They represent a bygone era of Australian currency known as pounds, shillings, and pence. Each coin tells a specific story, from the pioneering spirit of Melbourne's founders to the celebration of 50 years as a nation. They were not produced as frequently as modern commemorative coins, which makes each one feel particularly special. These florins and crowns were the pioneers of numismatic storytelling in Australia. They established a tradition of using coinage to communicate national pride and historical memory, a tradition that would be transformed and expanded with the biggest change in Australia's currency history. A massive change swept across Australia on the 14th of February, 1966. This was C-Day, or Changeover Day, when the country switched from its old, complicated system of pounds, shillings, and pence to a new, simpler decimal currency of dollars and cents. This was a huge undertaking that affected every single person in the country. The government ran a massive public education campaign to help people understand the new system. A catchy jingle featuring a character named Dollar Bill was played on television and radio, reminding everyone that the new currency was easier to use, with 10 shillings becoming $1. The switch to decimal currency was not just about making calculations easier, it was a chance to completely redesign Australia's coinage. It was an opportunity to create a new set of coins that truly represented modern Australia. The Royal Australian Mint, now located in Canberra, commissioned the artist Stuart Devlin to create the designs for the new coins. He was tasked with creating images that were uniquely Australian. Instead of the traditional coats of arms, he chose to feature Australia's fascinating and unique wildlife. This was a bold and brilliant decision that would define the look of Australian coins for decades to come and make them recognizable around the world. The new coins were a delight. The 1-cent coin featured a feather-tail glider. The 2-cent coin had a frilled neck lizard. The 5-cent coin showed an echidna, and the 10-cent coin displayed a lyrebird. The 20-cent coin had the swimming platypus, and the brand new 50-cent coin was initially round and featured the Commonwealth coat of arms. Each design was incredibly detailed and lifelike, capturing the beauty and strangeness of Australia's native animals. This new set of coins felt fresh, modern, and distinctly Australian. They were an instant hit with the public and helped build excitement and acceptance for the new decimal system. The introduction of decimal currency also paved the way for a new chapter in commemorative coinage. The new coins, with their clean designs and standard sizes, provided a perfect canvas for future special editions. The 50-cent coin, in particular, would become a favorite for commemorative issues. Its large size offered plenty of space for detailed and interesting designs. The change in 1966 was more than just a currency reform. It was a cultural reset. It gave Australia a new monetary identity and set the stage for a boom in commemorative coins that would allow the nation to celebrate its stories in new and exciting ways. With the decimal system firmly in place, Australia began to explore new commemorative possibilities. The first decimal commemorative coin was the 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent piece. It marked the 200th anniversary of Captain James Cook's voyage along the east coast of Australia. This 12-sided coin, now the standard shape for the 50-cent piece, featured a portrait of Cook alongside a map of Australia showing his route. It was a very popular coin and started a new tradition of using the 50-cent coin to celebrate historical events. Over the years, the 50-cent piece has commemorated royal weddings, the Commonwealth Games, and the Australian Bicentenary in 1988, becoming a workhorse for numismatic celebration. A major evolution in Australian currency came in the 1980s with the introduction of dollar coins. In 1984, the $1 coin was introduced to replace the $1 note. This new coin was made of a golden-colored metal and featured Stuart Devlin's now famous Mob of Roost design, showing 5 kangaroos. It was durable and quickly became a staple of Australian currency. Just 4 years later, in 1988, the $2 coin was introduced to replace the $2 note. It was smaller than the $1 coin and featured a portrait of an Aboriginal elder, Goya Jungarai, set against a backdrop of the Southern Cross and native grass trees. The introduction of the $1 and $2 coins created exciting new opportunities for commemorative designs. These coins circulate very widely, meaning any special design would be seen by millions of people. The Royal Australian Mint began to issue commemorative $1 coins for special events, starting with the 1986 International Year of Peace coin. Many others followed, celebrating organisations like the Lions Club and important anniversaries like the centenary of the Anzacs. These coins became incredibly popular with the public. Finding a special dollar coin in your change became a small moment of joy and discovery for people of all ages. These dollar coins have become modern icons of Australian currency. They are the coins that people are most likely to collect from their change. Programs like the Great Aussie Coin Hunt have encouraged people to look closely at their $1 coins, searching for special designs from A to Z. The Anzac Centenary series of $1 coins also captured the nation's attention, with different designs released each year to tell the story of Australia's involvement in World War I. The dollar coins have proven to be the perfect medium for telling Australia's stories, combining the durability of a coin with the broad reach needed to share these national moments with everyone. One of the most exciting innovations in Australian coinage has been the introduction of colour. For centuries, coins were just plain metal. But in the 21st century, the Royal Australian Mint began to experiment with adding vibrant colours to its designs. The first coloured coin to be released into circulation in Australia was a $2 coin in 2012. It was created to commemorate Remembrance Day and featured a beautiful red poppy in the centre. The red poppy is a powerful symbol of memory and sacrifice, worn to honour the soldiers who have died in war. Adding the colour red directly onto the coin made this symbol more powerful and eye-catching than ever before. The red poppy $2 coin was an instant sensation. People were amazed to find a coin with colour in their change. It was so popular that it quickly became a collector's item. The success of this coin showed the mint that there was a huge public interest in colored coins. Following this, the mint began to issue a series of colored $2 coins to mark important events and anniversaries. In 2013, a coin with a purple center was released to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. The purple represented the royal color, making the coin's theme immediately clear. The tradition of colored $2 coins has continued to grow, with new designs being released regularly. A very popular series was created for the 2016 Rio Olympic Games. 5 special $2 coins were released, each featuring a different colored ring in the Olympic colors of blue, black, red, yellow, and green. Another set was released for the 2018 Commonwealth Games held on the Gold Coast. These sports-themed coins were a huge hit, especially with children who enjoyed collecting the full set. The coins celebrated Australian athletes and the spirit of the games, bringing a piece of the sporting excitement into everyone's pocket. Today, colored $2 coins are among the most popular and sought-after coins in Australia. They have commemorated a wide range of themes, from the children's book characters of the Wiggles and Mr. Squiggle to Indigenous military service and the firefighters who bravely fought the bushfires. The addition of color has transformed the humble $2 coin into a miniature piece of pop art. It makes the designs more engaging, helps to tell the story more effectively, and has introduced a whole new generation of Australians to the fun and excitement of coin collecting. It's a vibrant and modern way to continue the tradition of telling Australia's stories. While most people are familiar with the coins they find in their change, the Royal Australian Mint also produces special coins that are not intended for circulation. These are known as non-circulating legal tender, or NCLT coins. They are often made from precious metals like silver or gold, and come in larger denominations, such as $5, $10, or even more. These coins are created specifically for collectors, and for people looking for a special gift or a way to invest in precious metals. They allow for much more intricate and artistic designs than a circulating coin ever could. The $5 coin is one of the most common larger denominations. While a $5 coin has never been released into general circulation, many commemorative $5 coins have been produced. A well-known example is the coin released in 2000 to celebrate the Sydney Olympic Games. In fact, a whole series of coins was produced for the Olympics. Another famous $5 coin was issued in 1988 for the opening of the new Parliament House in Canberra, echoing the very first commemorative coin from 1927. These coins are usually larger and heavier than circulating coins, giving them a substantial and valuable feel. $10 coins are also produced for the collector market, often in silver. These coins commemorate a wide range of Australian themes. For many years, the Mint released a series of $10 silver coins that celebrated the states and territories of Australia. Each coin featured the unique floral or faunal emblem of a particular state. For example, the New South Wales coin featured the Waratah, while the Queensland coin featured the koala. These beautiful series encourage people to collect the full set and learn more about the different parts of Australia. Other $10 coins have celebrated Australian inventions, famous landmarks, and significant historical anniversaries. These larger denomination coins serve a different purpose from their smaller, circulating cousins. They are not meant for buying milk and bread. Instead, they are works of art, crafted with care and precision to be admired and treasured. They allow the Mint's designers and engravers to showcase their skills, creating stunningly detailed images on a larger canvas. They are often packaged in beautiful presentation boxes with information about the theme they commemorate. For serious collectors, and anyone wanting a lasting high-quality memento of Australia, these magnificent non-circulating coins offer a window into a world of numismatic beauty and craftsmanship. In recent years, the Royal Australian Mint has embraced a huge variety of themes, reflecting Australia's diverse culture and interests. The range of commemorative coins has expanded far beyond just historical anniversaries. Modern coins celebrate everything from Australian sport and wildlife to popular culture and Indigenous art. This approach has helped to make coin collecting more accessible and appealing to a wider audience, including young people and families. The Mint has become very creative in how it presents these themes, using new technologies, vibrant colors, and innovative packaging to capture the public's imagination. Sports are a massive part of Australian culture, and this is reflected in our coins. Major events like the Olympic Games, the Commonwealth Games, and the Ashes Cricket Series are often celebrated with special coin releases. These coins capture the excitement of the competition and honor the achievements of Australian athletes. For example, coins have been released to celebrate surfing, one of Australia's most iconic pastimes. These series are often very popular because they tap into the passion that Australians have for sport. Collecting these coins is a way for fans to hold on to a piece of the action and show their support for their favourite teams and sporting heroes. Australia's unique animals have always been a popular theme, ever since Stuart Devlin's original decimal designs. Modern commemorative coins have taken this theme to a new level. The Mint has produced stunning series of coins featuring everything from dangerous spiders and snakes to cute and cuddly wombats and koalas. These series are often released as collector sets, sometimes in precious silver or with spectacular color printing. They are popular not just in Australia but all over the world, as people are fascinated by Australia's unique fauna. These coins help to promote awareness of Australia's natural environment and the importance of conservation. Cultural themes also feature prominently in modern coinage. Coins have been released to celebrate icons of Australian pop culture, like the bands AC/DC and the Wiggles, and beloved children's book characters like the Gumnut Babies, Snugglepot and Cuddlepie. The Mint has also worked closely with Indigenous artists to create beautiful coins that celebrate the world's oldest living culture. These coins feature traditional art styles and tell stories from the dreaming. This huge variety of themes shows that modern commemorative coins are a dynamic and evolving art form, constantly finding new stories to tell and new ways to reflect the vibrant and multifaceted identity of Australia today. From the very first Parliament House florin in 1927 to the colourful $2 coins we find in our change today, Australian commemorative coins have woven a rich and fascinating tapestry of our nation's history. They are so much more than just money. Each special design is a chapter in Australia's story, a small, durable record of the people, events, and ideas that have shaped the country. These coins connect us to our past, celebrate our present, and preserve our culture for the future. They are history in your hands, accessible to every single Australian, regardless of their age or background. The uniqueness of Australia's commemorative coins lies in their democratic nature. While some are made for dedicated collectors, many of the most beloved designs are released directly into circulation. This means that anyone, anywhere, can stumble upon a piece of history while getting their change at the supermarket. This element of surprise and discovery is what makes collecting from change so exciting. It sparks conversations, encourages people to learn more about the design on the coin, and fosters a shared sense of national identity. It turns a simple financial transaction into a potential moment of connection with Australia's heritage. These coins also serve as ambassadors for Australia on the world stage. The beautiful designs featuring our unique wildlife, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture are admired by tourists and collectors globally. They project an image of Australia as a modern, creative, and confident nation that is proud of its heritage. The use of innovative technology, like the vibrant color printing on our $2 coins, showcases the skill and forward-thinking approach of the Royal Australian Mint. These coins are tiny, metallic postcards that share the story of Australia with the rest of the world, building bridges and fostering curiosity about our island continent. In summary, Australia's commemorative coins are a powerful and enduring form of national storytelling. They honor our journey from a young federation to a diverse and modern society. They remember our sacrifices in war, celebrate our triumphs in sport, and showcase the beauty of our natural environment. They are miniature monuments, pocket-sized artworks, and historical documents all rolled into one. Every time a new commemorative coin is released, it adds another page to this ever-growing national album. They capture the spirit of Australia, reminding us of where we have come from and celebrating the rich and varied story that we all share.